இல்ல ஃப்ரீலான்சிங்ல எப்படி கிளைண்ட்ஸ் கொடுப்பீங்க, என்ன என்ன சாஃப்ட்வேர்ல நிறைய இல்ல நீங்க எப்படி கான்டாக்ட் கொடுப்பீங்க? இப்ப அந்த இது ஃபைவர் அதெல்லாம் அந்த மாதிரி இல்லாம டைரக்டா அப்படி ஃபைவர்ல அந்த கரெக்டா கிக் எல்லாம் சொல்றாங்க. கிக் எல்லாம் அதான் போஸ்ட் பண்ணிக்கிட்டே இருக்கீங்க. யாரா பேசுறாங்க?
Vignesh sir.
Yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening sir. Shall we start sir?
Yes ma'am. Yes.
Yeah.
Booba ma'am, Prashad.
Yes ma'am. Suba.
Okay, good evening everyone. On behalf of VISTAS, I take immense pleasure in welcoming you all. Our SPC focused on innovative tools and methods in emerging technology-driven research. This initiative is part of our continuous efforts to empower educators and enhance the quality of teaching, learning, and research. I would like to invite Dr.Y.Kalpana, Professor, Department of Applied Computing and Emerging Technologies, to deliver the welcome address, ma'am.
Thank you, Subhama. Happy evening to one and all connected here. On behalf of Department of Applied Computing and Emerging Technologies, I have immense pleasure in welcoming you all to this 5 days FDP. Learning is a continuous process, and FDPs prepare teachers with the latest teaching methods, and it will help students to understand the concepts in a better way. Today, the second day of FDP, I welcome the faculty members and research scholars of VISTAS and other institutions who have participated in this FDP. Today, we have Dr. Vignesh Ramamoorthy, Program Lead and Associate Professor, Amity University, as a resource person. My heartfelt welcome to you, sir. I hope this session will be helpful in understanding the innovative tools and teaching methods. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for such a warm and inspiring welcome. I would like to invite Dr.B.Booba, ma'am, Professor, to introduce our chief guest.
Good evening to one and all present here. I'm introduce Dr. Vignesh Ramamoorthy. He completed his PhD in Bharatidasan University. His teaching experience is 15 years of teaching, and he completed MPhil and PG diplomas and MCA. He's a part-time consulting technical advisor in RK Creative Solutions and creative head of iGlitz Technologies in Coimbatore. And he got so many grants in the events DRDO and ICSSR, and the area of interest of mobile computing and advanced networking and artificial intelligence and machine learning and teaching learning pedagogy and design thinking. So in the short-term courses, he is completed in career building and mastering the interviews in CS University, Australia, and Computer Network Fundamentals in CS University, Australia, and Cyber Practice for Industrial Control Systems. Saint is partnering the media and invited talk in cognitive systems and Nambal medium, and he awarded the 7 best paper award in the conferences, and he got so many research grants, and it's 3 lakhs to that is the 15 lakhs. So emerging, he got so many international innovative research awards and best faculty award in 2021. Then he got APJ Abdul Kalam and Young Teacher Award, and he published 15 more papers, and book chapter is 14 and 3 patents. So once again, I welcome you, sir, and I'll hand over the session to Vignesh, sir. Sir, kindly.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for the opportunity and also for the introduction. So without further ado, let me start the presentation. I'm going to share my screen now. I believe that the screen is visible.
Yes, sir. It's visible.
So first of all, thank you, ma'am, for the opportunity. Ma'am, is my screen visible?
No, sir. It's not visible.
Okay. 1 minute. So good evening, myself Dr. Vignesh from Amity University, Bengaluru, and these are the logos of different institutions that I've associated with, and I'm also a certified educator for Google for Education. So we know that teachers play different roles, like teachers are like Kali Mata, and teachers are like Lord Shiva, who have we have the play. We got 10 hands, 10 heads, because teacher has to teach the students. They have to be a researcher. They have to be a mentor. They have to guide the students, guide the scholars for PhD and research. Apart from that, we have to do publications in journals, book chapters, conferences. We have to update our knowledge, update our skills. We have to attend FTPs, workshops, hands-on sessions. By the time we have to work with IQSC, we have to take care of NBA, NAC accreditation, NIRF ranking, whatnot. So many things are there. So people think the teaching job is easy, but that's not easy. Apart from that, we have to deal with students. We have to give them ideas, not only education, also as a mentor, guide them for their personal career, personal growth as well. So teacher can also be called as a counselor nowadays, because students need mental support, because their mental health is getting very bad because of many reasons. So the teacher is also acting as a counselor, and many roles the teacher is playing. So that's why I thought I should have a picture like this with many hands, with many heads. So teachers are great. So there might be many AI tools. Those AI tools can help the teachers, can be an aid into teaching, learning, evaluation, and also research. But none of the AI tools can replace the teachers. So you can have automatic learning, Moodle software, which can be AI-based. AI-based presentation can be there. Tutorials can be there. Exams can be conducted using AI, proctoring method. But still, teachers cannot be replaced by any of the AI tools. So, why? So this is the topic of the day, Learning 4.0, the AI-driven education paradigm. In industry, there are different levels of industry, and we know that the AI is playing a major role. So we will see that how the AI can help in learning, the teaching learning process, as well as the other applications, especially the research. In the terms of education, what is the role of artificial intelligence? So that is what we're going to see today. How AI can help in teaching, learning, evaluation, and also research. Okay, so we will cover up some of the tools, important tools that can be used. Certain tools are free of cost. Certain tools we have to get the subscription and paid versions as well. So let's start with what is artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence has many benefits that can be used as a tool aid for changing the teaching learning forever. And AI has the potential to revolutionize teaching, create a revolution for teaching and learning. And by using these kind of tools, educators can have personalized learning. Nowadays, like you have hybrid classes. See, in a college, you have 3 days of class. The other 2 days can be field work. They can learn from their space, their face, and they can do online exams. They can do online assignments and so on. So all these things are done using the artificial intelligence, and we have this flexible credit system. So in Amity University, they are following this flexible credit system. A student who wants to do a course, he can do any course. He can flexibly choose any course from any department, because NEP is focusing more on that. NEP wants a flexible curriculum. So Amity is also part of that, who is supporting the flexible curriculum. So I like say, for example, a BTech student wants to do a program offered by MCA or MBA or from biotechnology or from psychology or from MCA or cybersecurity. He can join in any of the programs. he can register for any one of the course. Okay, so there are different baskets. So this flexibility can be monitored, evaluated. The tools to support these kind of education system can be done using artificial intelligence. So that can make the students prepare better, and that will be helpful for their career as well. And we know that GenAI is very popular nowadays because GenAI gives a lot of content, and there's a continuous development of GenAI tools which will help to produce NLP, that is natural language processing. If you want to learn something in your language, regional language, you can do it. And the generation of computer code or images or media. So GenAI can be used for developing different kinds of content that can be text or visual form diagrams, media like multimedia or video, audio. We have different forms of data, abundant data for anything. So if you want to learn anything, generative AI can generate it. And this can be a query kind of thing. So it will respond to the user queries based on the prompts. And this has potential to create impact in teaching and learning in many ways. So GenAI, as I told you earlier, if you type the prompt here, you can generate an audio, image, text, or video. So we know that we have different types of learners. We have kinesthetic learners, the learners who can, study based on the teacher's instruction, the learners who can learn only through workshops, that is hands-on practices. There are learners, or auditory learners, who he listens to the lecture, visual learners who sees images and learn. They can see videos or images and multimedia things and all. So generating content is a difficult task for a teacher in early days. Nowadays, you have ChatGPT, you have many other prompts like this, wherein you can take you can prepare the teaching materials from that, and students are also studying using that all these prompt sites that includes ChatGPT as well. That saves a lot of time. And improving accessibility with AI power tools, they have many applications. You can create tutoring systems for grading and assessments. There are many tools which can do grading and assessments easy. Evaluation takes a lot of time. When you have to correct a bunch of papers, that takes a lot of time. Instead, you can have some methodology of assessing the students. You can give problems, that is scenario-based questions, problem questions, which can give solutions. Those questions can be of higher order thinking, scenario-based, problem-based questions. So that will help them to think and answer the questions. And instead of asking them to do descriptive questions, descriptive answers, you can have quizzes where the questions are of higher order thinking. Of course, you can have one or two descriptive questions to improve their writing skills as well. But for that also, you can depend on AI tools to assess. And as I told you, Gen AI creates many kind of contents for the preparation. So smart content creation is done, and we know about proctoring. Proctoring, students has to register to the proctoring mode, and teachers also will be part of this proctoring, where the student evaluation will be monitored. So when the camera will be there. When a student, he can write the exam in his place. When the student moves, based on the gesture, you can detect all those stuff. So during COVID, I think many of the institutions were using the proctoring method for evaluation especially. And apart from that, we have many smart chatbots, visual assistants, curriculum planning for interactive and learning games. Instead of giving the regular assignments and instead of giving analogies through text, you can give learning games. And there is always a personalized learning happening. And some of the tasks can be automated. And there are some students with different disabilities, mental disabilities like dyslexia, ADHD. They have some problems in learning. You can, as a mentor, as I told you, the teacher have many roles to do. As a mentor, if you wanted to find out the problems of students, there are tools which can help to find out like what is their skill gap. And this can be used for edutainment and gamification and many administrative supports. Students, faculties has to maintain a lot of records. Documentation is required. For that, you can use the AI tools. And we see some of the students have problems in languages. Let it be about communication when they go through the placements. They have issues in finding words, forming sentences. And for those things also, we can have language learning applications, which is based on AI. So what are the benefits of AI in education? Is there is an enhanced student engagement happening, and always the administrative tasks are efficient, and you can create instant feedback and support. You would have seen polls created during the classes, like immediately after a session. If you wanted to get polls from the students, you can do it. You can convert the polls in the form of graphs on the screen that can be displayed. You can use Mentimeter. We have options for that, and this will create data-driven insights. This will be mainly for inclusive education, and you can have a prediction analytics. So when you want to study about student behavior and the learning ability, say for example, you want to identify the cognitive skills of students who are good in aptitude, and you want to segregate them based on various factors. Say for example, you want the list of students who is good in quantitative aptitude, who is good in logical reasoning, who is good in communication. You can have predictive analytics and find out and segregate the students. It's like classification. And there's a lifelong learning and professional development in the education. And of course, this goes with adaptive learning. The students love gadgets. They can sit with phones for hours. So let's use the phone in a better manner. So before getting into the tools, let's see what are the technologies that is used for AI in education. So in Industry 4.0, these are the main technologies. Artificial intelligence, machine learning. Machine learning has many models. It has different algorithms under supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement algorithms. Those algorithms are used to train the model and make the machine to learn by itself. So the main motto here is to machine will take decisions. Machine will solve complex problems and handle many difficult tasks. And the second technology is NLP, natural language processing. So we have students and teachers have wanted to learn things in their regional language. So you can convert anything, any content to regional language, learn it, understand it, and whatever you think. Say, for example, the teacher wants to write a research proposal jointly with the student. The student wants to convey something in the regional language, that can be done. And this opens a lot of doors wherein a student from Japan can interact with Indian teacher or an Indian student. And if you wanted to interact with other countries or India, India is having a lot of languages. So a person cannot know all the languages. So this opens door for many opportunities. NLP can help in processing the language. And another technology is image processing. This image processing is combined with deep learning neural network. So we know about CNN, convolution neural networks. So this is deep learning neural network, which can combine the image classification. So in the right side, you can see different colors. Human beings are there. They are processed with different colors. You can see different colors. So that shows the computer vision. The camera is recording everything. It is processing the images, and it is trying to detect or find out, and it delivers an output of the processed image. Okay, so AI is involved here, computer vision is involved, and image processing is involved, digital image processing is involved. So this is also a major task in AI. Next is speech recognition. So whatever the text we have, that can be converted into voice, and whatever voice we have, we can convert it into text. So instead of typing, even typing takes a lot of time. Instead, whatever you want, say for example, I want to write a paper, research paper, I can have a pen, micro pen, which can record everything and convert in a proper text. And that text can be checked for plagiarism. That text can be checked for grammar. sentence formation and flow of the paper can be monitored. So we have these features. And the last important technology in AI is immersive technologies, that will have augmented reality and virtual reality. So both AR and VR plays a very important role in education, because when student wants to have a 3D view, when the student wants to have a real-time example and real-time scenario, this augmented reality and virtual reality will play a major role. So these are the technologies that are used in AI. So what are the tools that we can be used? What are the domains that can be used for teaching learning for us, especially for us teachers? So in the place of professional development, lesson planning, projects and assignments, student engagement and gamification. So we'll see one by one. Let's start with professional development. So that has, the first tool is Firki. Firki is a tool for Indian online teachers. Firki gives both asynchronous, synchronous learning experience. So there are a lot of courses, webinars, learning paths, online circles, and resources available. And you have materials and courses for all the subjects. So there are many domains in it. So Firki is one of the tool which can give you professional development. Teachers, we also have to be updated. We should know many things, right? Next application is Teachers Help Teachers. Again, this is mainly used for school teachers, and there are a few courses for faculties of college as well. So it starts with the basics. So many of the basic topics are covered here. So when a student is registering for a course, say for example, I was talking about flexible credit system. When a student from BTech wants to register to psychology, so he may not have a basic idea about the courses in psychology. So he can learn the basics from this website. Similarly, when a teacher wants to try out a multidisciplinary research, say for example, last year I was doing a multidisciplinary research with mathematics. Okay, it's all about mathematics and statistics. So I tried this site to learn the basics, some of the basics. And similarly, this year I'm collaborating with biotechnology, where to study about the basics of biotechnology, this site will help. So some of the basics can be covered in the site. Next, there are many other tools. These are the important tools. Next, we can see like the lesson plan. I know universities and colleges, before the actual classes start, the first work they do is preparing the lesson plan. So I ever thought, I hope everyone would have thought that we need a tool or an application which can create the lesson plan, segregate the units into equal, based on the hours, in the equal hours, and cite everything, right? So there are many applications. So we'll see one by one. The first one is learningapps.org. So here you can create the lesson plan for any of the courses, and you have to create a login. So most of the websites requires login. So you can use your Gmail ID for that. Few websites does not accept Gmail ID. Instead, you can create a separate login to get into these sites. And as I told you earlier, the websites, the AI tool websites give two versions. One is the paid subscription version and a trial version. So initially you can use it for free. If you want some advanced versions, advanced features, you have to do the subscription and pay for it. Even ChatGPT, you know that we have this pro version where you have to pay. Even Canva has paid version and free version. And there's a site called as WordWire. This will help you to create the lesson plan as well. And apart from lesson plan, you can create quizzes, word games, and so much. So this is a very simple website which can create. This can be exclusively used for language teachers, and even for the computer teachers. Any teacher who requires assignments based on the vocabulary. So say for example, in chemistry, there are some technical words. Biology have their own technical words. Computer science have some jargon words. they want to create, if they want to make the students familiar with these kind of terms, you should use this word wall. And the another website AI based tool is Backlit. Backlit is has many beautiful connection of contents. This can be used for creating the lesson plan. Okay, this is mainly used for schools. Of course, colleges, higher education also can use it. So next one is Bunsi. Bunsi is another tool which can help you to create the lesson plan. This is having a slogan of create anytime, anything, anywhere. It's a free site. It requires Google Gmail ID, and this will help you to create many lesson plans. Some of the lesson plans can be done interactive, based on interactive. Apart from this, we can create the contents, assignments also using this Nearpod. And Nearpod is free for teachers, and students can be joined using some code. As a teacher can create a login, and the teacher can circulate the code. Based on the code, the students will join under the teacher. So this is an interactive, it has interactive dashboard, interactive platform for sharing the teaching learning materials, doing assessments and all. And apart from student and teachers, it has a feature for doing the administrative work. So the administrators also can create logins, to main the documents, records for any audits. This Nearpod can be used. Next is QReport. QReport is it can generate lessons with AI. So when you want to plan and deliver any interactive lessons on any topic with the help of AI, you can go for this QReport. Okay. So the main idea here is to have a better and interactive experience using the AI. This is also free. Next is the AI-assisted teaching resources, Edu8 AI. So Edu8 AI is another feature which is supported with the AI. This is again free. This has a lot of features in it which can help to generate the resources, AI-based contents. So it can create lesson plans, teaching resources, and also assessments. This is AI-assisted. And there is Edu8 Pro is also there. Edu8 Pro is paid version, and Edu8 AI is a free version. So we have both paid subscription and free versions. So far we have seen the sites for preparing the lesson plan, teaching resources and all. Now it's about homework. So teachers want the students to work off the record, as a hybrid mode. They have to do some assignments and assessments that has to be done. So evaluating all the assignments and assessments is also difficult, and we need digital records to evaluate the assessments. And talking about internal marks, every student has to do 2-3 assignments in each courses to earn the internal marks as well. So that depends on the university and colleges. They have a different grading system, evaluation. So we have OBE, where the assessments and assignments are mandatory. And instead of giving one question to all the student, so we usually give the same question to all the student. But nowadays we don't do that. Each student are given with different question. So evaluation is also difficult. So let's see some of the tools which can help to create better and different evaluations. The first one is Plotagon. Plotagon is a evaluation method where the student can create videos, a movie kind of. So say for example, they can create their own characters, decide the story plot, and present the output video in the form of animation. It's a very simple platform which is AI based. This is having both mobile application and also website. So if student, if he's having a phone, he or she is having a phone, they can create this assignment. So teachers of language, or even computer science and engineering, like if you wanted to try out giving different assignments instead of the regular text assignments, you can use this. So maybe the student can work on some scenarios and create the Plotagon story, and you can collect the assignments and evaluate can also be done. So this kind of assignments can instill more creativeness among students, and students also monotonously they do the same pattern of assignments, writing in text, writing in a paper, uploading it, scanning and uploading it, or copying and pasting the text from the internet and uploading it. Instead, these kind of assignments, they have to work. They cannot get the animated video on their concept and upload it. That's not possible. They have to work. They have to create. So creativeness is there. Some innovative and new assignments, they will do something new and novel. So that will be interesting for them and for us too. The second one is beer. This is a new standard for learning. This website creates better assignments. So all the scenario based and problem solving questions can be, done using this application. Next comes the Flipgrid. Flipgrid is a personalized learning using the power of video. As like Plotagon, this is used for creating and recording videos. So a student can use both the website and mobile application. Both are available. So when a teacher wants to give video-based assignments, this application can be used for creating that. So this is like, we know about flip classrooms. So wherein we will give the task for the students to learn, and he will come to the college and a discussion will be happening instead of teaching. The teacher is teaching, student will learn in priori and they'll come and discuss, right? So instead of coming and discussing as a orally, they can create videos on the topics that has to be taught. Okay, so flipping classrooms can be done. So the student can record their voices and present it. That will of course remove the shyness from the students, because whenever the students go for placements, especially the group discussions or interviews, they have a problem of stage fear. So here they record it in their own personal space and they can upload it. So the confidence also will improve. Anyway, we have to train the students in all aspects, right? Next is about Mentimeter. Mentimeters can be conducted for quick quiz to collect feedbacks in the class. So I have used this.
Nandini ma'am, sir, please sir. Nandini ma'am, please mute it. Mute your thing, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, okay.
So Mentimeter, whenever you are taking classes, if you wanted to collect feedback, you can quickly do it. And I have done it. This is really interesting. And say, for example, if you wanted to collect polls, you post a question with some choices, ask students randomly what is the answer. Student will participate, and they can use their phones and upload it. Okay, so you can give the phones to the students. Anyway, the students cannot live without phones. We know that. So you would have dealt many of the students who are using phones during the class service. So you have to plan accordingly. Say, for example, you enter the class, ask the students to use a phone for some time. That is, you give assignments or quick small quizzes. It's not going to take a lot of time. 5 minutes of quiz, and initially 5 minutes of quiz using the phone. And once they're done, ask the students to keep the phone aside. They should keep it somewhere, maybe inside their bags or on the floor or into the racks or somewhere. And the teacher can continue the class, lecture, whatever. And at the end, they can have Mentimeter or any polling system. They can either get the feedback or post another question and ask them the answers, or you give them some answers. I mean, you give them some questions to give rating and all. So like that you can use. So first 5 minutes and last 5 minutes, students will be using the phone for our tasks, not for their personal things. It's difficult to monitor them, but still they will enjoy to use their gadgets. So let them use it in the right way. Okay. Next is Gradescope is another AI-based environment where you can give assessments, and grading is also done easily. So this is very simple to use and it's free. And this Gradescope is given by Turnitin. So if you're giving any plagiarism-based assignments, the assignments which requires to check the plagiarism, you can use this Gradescope, and this is supported by Turnitin. We know about Turnitin, and this free version is not available. Initially, when we started using the free versions, were there. Now they converted all the versions as paid versions. We have only subscription versions, so you have to pay and get it. So far we have discussed about the assessment and submitting assignments. Now let's discuss on student engagement. Like, what are the tools that can be used for improving the students' engagement, right? The first one is a quiz. I have used this. This is a very simple form for creating quizzes. So as I told you earlier, initially when you get inside the class, you can give a 5 minutes quiz of the previous class, and we should not take these quizzes for count these marks for internals. So they let them do it as a fun activity. So for example, one day they can do quizzes using this quiz platform. The other day they can do quizzes using some interactive gamification, some game kind of questions and answers. Interactive quizzes can be generated. Okay, so the third day you can have Mentimeter. So each day if you try, ask them to use different tools, they will feel it interesting instead of sticking with the same application. So for simple quiz, there are a lot of websites. You need not rely on only one thing. There are many websites that can be used for creating a quiz. Similarly, there are gamifications. There are number of games available. You can give questions in the form of games, and that really works. Another one is Quizalize. This is another application which is used for creating quizzes. So each application has different user interface. The user interface is not same. That is always different. So students love enjoying, the user interface, different colors, the interactive part, everything, right? So they will not have monotonous interface and not feel bored also. Next is gamification. So there are many applications which can be used for creating games. So the questions are also based on, you can create the questions in the form of games. The answers also can be like as if a student is playing a game, the quiz exercise can be carried out. So the first one is Breakout EDU. This is a gamification site which can create engaging and empowering, questions, interactive quizzes, students of all grades and levels. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Kanimuli ma'am, for the information. Yes, there are many applications which are free for a few participants, and if you wanted to go for advanced features, you have to pay for it. That is there. And initially when I once we started using it, enjoying the facility, they am I audible now, ma'am?
Sir.
Yeah. So we have that problem of once it is popular, once the tool is popular, they immediately start charging it. So thank you, Kanimuli Katravan ma'am, for posting about the number of participants. We know even Google Meets, initially it was free. You can have numerous participants. When we had that COVID, we used Google Meet, Zoom, Teams, all those things. Now we have limitations. The number of participants are restricted. If you want to record, we have to pay. And Zoom is free for 45 minutes. After that, we have to go for another link. To paid versions are there. Like that, once the tools are popular, they started charging. They are like commercializing it. So next application is ClassPoint. This is used for creating PowerPoint presentations. And you can have polls like Mentimeter. You can create polls in the form of presentation. This can be embedded with the your PPTs, the regular PPTs. And even now for preparing PPTs, we have many websites, many AI-based websites. You can prepare PPTs. And I still remember when I was in the MCA department in the previous institution, I could see students preparing slides using AI for the project presentation. So their contents, they just upload it, and the AI will generate a very nice PPT with graphs, with tabular columns, okay, so with icons, and that seems to be interactive PPT. Okay, so the project work is done by them. That is their work, because they have to do the live coding. But when they are coming for presentations, they use these AI tools to enhance their work. The another tool is Classcraft. This again can be used for interactive presentations. This is also free. And we have this Quizlet, another application which can be used for creating quizzes. And there are like 300 million learners using this Quizlet. It's a very popular, practice area. So far we have, as a teacher, we came across different tools which will help in improving teaching, learning, all these things. So these are like aids, helping tools to enhance the teaching learning process and the evaluation process. So this kind of tools can be a supplement and help you to enhance the complete process and simplify the process to save time and energy, to save resources. And this time you can utilize our time for something else. Then talking about research, we need support for research also, because nowadays we are facing a lot of problems in terms of plagiarism, retraction is there. And for citations also, if you wanted to improve the citations. And from where we get the journals. Certain papers are not available as open source. If you wanted to get a base paper, which is really important to improvise our research, the open source papers are not available. We have to go for paid versions, and we can't pay for every article, which is very expensive, right? So our PhD life, the research part, how the AI can be used for the research part, okay? So this is a meme describing about the PhD life. And another meme, how the first year of PhD starts. My supervisor is a genius and I will die protecting her vision. This was the first year of message from us. And it is last year, oh my God, you're insane. So this is a meme, just a funny meme describing about PhD. And when someone asks, how is your research going on? This is another meme which we have answers. Like, since teachers are held up with so many administrative works, teaching works, we don't have much time for research. But any institution that can be government or private or university or college, they insist us to do research. So the workload is high, handling students and documentation, administrative tasks. Besides this, we have to do the research. So let's come across certain tools which are important that can help you to pursue research. that again, that will be a tool which can support you in research. The first one is audio pen. So when we feel like writing a paper, instead of writing it or typing it, you use this audio pen, which can record everything, all the voice text into all the voice notes into text that can be easy to read and ready to share. And there are many other applications which can convert the voice into text. But when during the conversion, it has to take care of the grammar and sentence formation and flow of, flow of, it has to maintain the meaning. So both semantics and syntax. Semantics is meaning, that syntax is the grammar part. It has to take care of both the grammar and the sentence formation. So the flow of control should be there, right? So audio pen will help you to do that. So this not only converts the voice into text, but also it will take care of the sentence formation and the grammar part. Okay. So you can create many articles using this. Not only that, if you want to write an email, this can help, and memos, whatever it is. So just talk it. Even if you're traveling, you just use some headphones, talk using that and convert it. So mobile application is also available for audio pen. Second is Canva, and we know Canva recently has launched the advantages application for coding. So you need not code, as if like image editing is a difficult task in early days. So you have to know Photoshop and other image editing tools, which used to be not that friendly like the Canva has. So Canva just click and paste everything and you edit it, you bring filters. Okay, so you have the free version and pro version as well. And you can have Magic Write online AI text generated in Canva. And as I told you earlier, now Canva has launched the application for coding, easy coding. So coding is also done easily, and you can create a website or tools, presentations, flyers, whatever it is, certificate, everything using AI. Next is OpenAI. This is again another platform like ChatGPT. We would have tried it, and ChatGPT also we have this advanced version now. So slides go when you're into reviewing, like when you do any reviews, presentations of your project or your research work, you need presentations, you want some interactive and engaging presentations. So you can create fast presentations and you can fix the templates. So universities and institutions give templates for the presentations, you can stick with it. And this AI presentation maker can be used, SlideScope. And everybody popular with Quiltboard, again, it can convert and rephrase the text. This has a free version with very limited edition, 50 words something. So you can subscribe and pay it. You can have the advanced version. And about Grammarly also. Grammarly also we need a paid version to correct your thesis or research article. So I've seen people who have given their thesis to a language teacher or a person who is good at the corrections of all these sentences, formation, all those things. They'll check. A proofreader, you call it as a proofreader. So instead of giving it to a person, a proofreader, and giving them some payment, and we have issues like the content will be, there are chances where the content will be stolen by them as well. Many cases has happened, like a guy who was a researcher who has given their work for correction, for proofreading. The person who got it has published the papers in their names. So that is also happening. So to avoid all those things, we can use Grammarly. Next, we have this copy.ai. This is a writing assistant that can help a user who is having a writer block. So when you start writing a paper, we have this writer's block. So you will start writing it based on some basic idea. And when you continue writing it, after a while, you will feel blocked and you will think what can be done next, how to continue writing. So you would have got stuck somewhere and you need some assistance and help. So this copy.ai will help you to do that. So it will create a flow to have a continuity. And recently there was a popular music director was saying that, I think everybody knows it. The popular music director said that he could not continue having lyrics, so he asked ChatGPT and got the lyrics and wrote that song. Uh, Everybody would have known that. So copy AI can help that. And next comes the Google Scholar. So we teachers has to improvise citations. We have this Google Scholar citations, and we take papers from Google Scholar. And like when you want to do some research, some base papers, we are going to collect. And Google Scholar gives us two platforms. One is to provide base papers or articles to pursue your research and to improvise citations. So Google Scholar actually works based on artificial intelligence. Next, we have Cite. So Cite is an application which can help the researchers to assess on any references, and this gives better visualization and metrics to understand the citation landscape. So we have different types of citations, APA, and so many citations are there. We can follow those kind of citations and improve our reference section, and this can give you suggest papers based on our domain as well. So like Grammarly, we have another platform, Trinka. This can do both grammar and language correction. And this will do three important roles. One is grammar checker. It will check for the sentence formation and everything. And it does paraphrasing. That is, if you wanted to rephrase sentences to avoid plagiarism, that can be taken care by this Trinka. And it can also do the plagiarism checking. So three important roles are taken care by Trinka: checking the grammar, para rephrasing, and the plagiarism checking. So this is also free. Next comes Elicit, another application for analyzing the research papers. So at very speed, but very fast. Okay, so rapidly you can check all the papers. You can save time, extract the papers. So we know that some papers are prohibited. They are not in open source. We have to pay and get it. So advanced researchers, advanced topics, if you need papers on that. So every time when you write an article or when you want base papers, our guides, and people say you have to refer the recent years of papers. So recent years of papers will not be available for free. So you can use this Elicit to get those papers. I think Scholarcy is known to everybody. This can summarize, analyze, and organize your research. So if you want to summarize anything, understand the research, which is very complex, and organize your paper. So you have written something, you wanted to organize it in a proper way. That is the flow of work. Okay, this can be done using Scholarcy. Next is Consensus. This is an AI search engine for research that helps you to find insights in research papers. So you can get the research papers if you wanted to understand it in simple words. If you want to get only the summary of it, instead of reading the entire paper, you want to get the insights, the understanding alone, the theme, you can use this engine. Okay, so this will read the article, summarize it, and give you the insights in very short time. So this is all time saving. Consensus can be used. And next is Semantic Scholar. This is to improvise your literature survey. Of course, literature survey is very important. You have to refer a lot of base papers, and literature survey gives you the problem statement and help you to pursue the research further, right? So you can use this thing to do the research, especially the literature survey. Okay. Next comes Zotero. Zotero is a research assistant. This is free, and this can be used to collect all the materials related to research, all the documents that is meant for your research, organize them, annotate, and also cite. And this can be shared also. So this is very important when you do collaborative research. Say, for example, two, three institutions are jointly working, and NEP, NAC, UGC all recommends for collaborative projects nowadays. Even patents, papers, and projects, you should collaborate with other institutions. Say 2 universities or 1 university and a college, whatever. Even FTPs are conducted with collaborations. So many collaboratives. When you are into many collaborations, Zotero will help. This can help to organize the documents and do share it also. Next is fill out if you are creating surveys. Say now MBA projects and some commerce projects, even student and faculty projects, survey forms are created. And any other domains and other disciplines also, they are creating surveys. So for creating surveys, fill out can help. Instead of using the regular Google form and the Microsoft Forms, you can use this fill out. This is very interactive and very friendly to use. So you can create the survey with the AI. This can import or create surveys in seconds. Okay, this is a very good AI survey maker. And this can also generate a link and you can circulate it. I've done feedbacks using fill out. So after a seminar, I created one in fill out and shared it among students and got the feedback. So these are the research tools that are vital use. Apart from this, there are many tools in for education, for teaching, learning, creating lesson plans, assessments, and for research. There are abundant of tools. So I have covered only few important tools. So if you come across any tools, you can also share that with us. So that will be useful for our teachers. So at the end, if you light a lamp for somebody, it will also brighten your path. We teachers are like that. We are lighting the lamp for not somebody, for a lot of people, a lot of students. So that will give us self-satisfaction, that will give us happiness. And this change of society is done by us. The teachers are having a very big role to that, to do that. So we should feel happy. Of course, we have other challenges also, handling students, the tight schedule, work and pressure, all those things, financial issues. I agree that. But at the end, when you see a student who is successful, when you see your student is in good form, you will feel happy. Because we are teachers are like that. We'll be very happy to see the success of our students. So let's do it. Let's continue doing it and light many lives. So thank you very much. Teachers are always best. Thank you for the opportunity. If you have any questions or if you want to discuss something, you can do it.
Audience, any questions?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It's my great privilege to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend my heartfelt thanks to our respected Chancellor and other management members for their constant encouragement and guidance, which have been instrumental in making this program a success. I take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to our distinguished resource person for delivering such insightful and thought-provoking sections. I extend my gratitude for all the participants for your active engagement and patience throughout the session. Thank you once again to everyone for your presence and contributions. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Vignesh, sir.
Dear participants, kindly fill the feedback form posted in the chat box. Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your patience listening, because evening times, teachers have so much to do. This is their family time. They like, even now the teachers wants themselves to get updated. Thank you so much. Thank you, Booba ma'am, for giving this opportunity. A very special thanks to Booba ma'am, and thanks to all the organizers, Kalpana ma'am and Mary ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Sudha ma'am, attendance feedback link போட்டுருங்கம்மா.
Yes.
திருநெல்வேலிக்காரவங்க பண்ண மாதிரி தான் இப்ப திரும்ப போகுது. அவங்க வந்து நெல்லுன்னு போட்டு விட்டாங்க, நீங்க தான் ஒரு வேலையை கேட்க ரெண்டு பேரையுமே கூப்பிட்டு கேட்டேன். லாவண்யா கேட்டேன், சரண்யா மேடம் கேட்டேன், சௌந்தர்யா கேட்டேன், மோனிகா கேட்டேன். 4 பேருமே எந்த டாக்குமெண்ட்டுமே கொடுக்கல. நீங்க இதை முடிச்சு கொடுத்துட்டு எனக்கு ஐடியை பாருங்கன்னு சொன்னேன். அவர் திரும்ப இதை பார்க்கவே இல்லை. சார் வந்துட்டீங்களா? மதுரை வந்துட்டீங்களா? ஒன்றும் இல்லை, இப்போ உங்க 4 பேர்கிட்டயுமே கேட்டேன், சேல்ஸ் எக்ஸல் கொடுக்கவே இல்லைன்றாங்க. சார் அந்த போன மாசத்தோட தான் சார் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, ஜூனோட தானே கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. ஜூலை டு ஆகஸ்ட்டுக்கு உண்டானது ரெடி பண்ணல.